Okay, so obviously, if you haven't been living under the tree, um, Ronaldo and Man United have separated, have gone separate ways, and have terminated the contract. And I've made this video before, and I'm gonna say it again. Arsenal need to sign this guy. Like, it's imperative, absolutely imperative Arsenal sign Ronaldo. And I'll give you the reason why we should sign Ronaldo. And I mentioned it in my last video, but not only is it good for Arsenal in terms of our title challenge, because yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a title challenge. We're in it. We're in this fight. We're 5 points clear coming into Christmas. That is amazing. We are in it, bro. We are in it. And the only team, in my opinion, that has the quality to do it is Liverpool. But look at where they are. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's imperative that this January window, Arsenal buy sign Ronaldo just for 6 months. It's good for him as well, because what that entails is he comes on, he takes us to the challenge, to the title. Man, then will come and be like, all right, cool. This is what this guy can do. You know, you have to remember, like, he scored 18 goals in the Premier League last season at the age of 37. When Mandem was saying that Danny Ings will outscore him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he scored 18 goals. He scored more than Harry Kane. The only two players that didn't score more than him was Son and Salah. What did I say like that? Salah. Mohamed Salah. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you have to do it, fam. Like, it's no if, buts, or maybes. Arsenal need to sign him. Like, I promise you, no matter how much shit, you guys think he will bring goals. And that is more than what we have in Nketiah, fam. Allow it. Do you know what I mean? Like, just allow it. Like, even Ronaldo has more goals than him in the Premier League. And he also hasn't been starting as well, like, many games, obviously. And that's obviously resulted in him making the interview, all that. So I'm begging Arsenal sign him for 6 months. And people are gonna object, saying, "Oh yeah, look, it goes against our project, our youth project." You know, we took so long to get rid of all these big contract players like Ozil, Aubameyang. I'm like, yeah, look, I'm not saying give him 3-year contract. Do you know what I'm saying? Chelsea will do that in the summer. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Chelsea will do that. Or even PSG will do that. Do you know what I'm saying? But for now, Arsenal should sign him as a backup striker. But just like I said in my last video, look, Ronaldo, look, his 6 months contract. You show the world why you are worth 400k a week. You show the world why everybody was saying you are the GOAT. No, not to say, look, the reason why, I'm not saying that nobody's thinking that he's the GOAT or anything like that. But my personal GOAT is Messi. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that will never ever change. Messi, for me, is the greatest player of all time. But what I'm saying is, for his set of things and for his sake, you just be like, look, for him, it's like he was integral for Arsenal to win the league. And then his stock will just go right up from the summer for Chelsea to take him for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chelsea are the only team I know that will take him on permanently in the Premier League, at least. Or maybe even Newcastle. You never know. Depending on where they finish. You know, if they finish in the top 4. You know what I'm saying? But I'm being dead ass serious. Arsenal need to sign Ronaldo. Like, it might be one of the most important January signings of all time if Arsenal sign him, because I have 100% confidence that Arsenal sign him, we win the league, because his goals, no matter how old he is, no matter what he brings in terms of the outside bullshit and, you know, the potential sort of distractions, as people are calling it, the goals he brings you can't question it. You know what I'm saying? That you can't question any part of his prolific goal scoring quality. He is one of the GOATs for a reason. He's got 800 plus career goals. This is not something that you take and say, I don't want distraction. Like I said, for Arsenal, it's not for him to be coming in for 3 years, disrupting everything, what I'm saying? Like, we still got Florian Balogun doing his team. My guy's got 7 goals in the league on. Do you know what I'm saying? So, obviously, he is the future. Do you get it? So, I'm not saying give him 3-year contract. Like I said, Chelsea will do that. Or PSG. Or Newcastle. But what we will do as a club is, we'll say to him, look, we know this is a short-term thing. It's short-term. Like, he will know it's short-term. And he'll be like, look, we'll give you this much money. Go and show them why we took you and propel us to the title, and his stock will increase so much in the summer, bro. Man, them will come this time. Look, at the moment, everybody's kind of hesitant to buy him right now. And I'm saying, Arsenal, I beg you, go and get him for 6 months. 6 months contract. Not only will he help us with the league, the Europa League as well, you know, maybe FA Cup, because I'd rather have him playing the FA Cup than fucking Nketiah. But 1,000,000% I would, bro. Like, it's not even a joke. Like, Jesus will start. 100% Jesus will start, because in terms of how we play and you know, our build and everything, he is better suited for that system. Goal scoring, when it's crunch time, when it's an away match and Arsenal need a goal to win the game, or it's the 80th minute and Arsenal need a goal to win the game, he is the guy to bring on. He is. And I'm telling you right now, Arsenal need to sign him for 6 months. Like, I'm being dead ass serious. Like, there is no other player. Like, if you see, people are talking about Murdoch and Danilo as options for January, which I support. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think those 2 players are quality. To get, I'd rather Gakpo, if I'm being honest. But, you know, that seems to be the 2 prominent targets for the January transfer window. But I would actually scrap all of that to buy Ronaldo and sign those 2 in the summer. Because, first of all, Murdoch is being quoted for 100 million, dead. Danilo, I think, is around 24 million euros. That's probably about £20 million. Quite cheap. So, look at me, I said 20 million, quite cheap. But if we can get maybe Danilo and Ronaldo, you know, for 6 months, I just think that would be so good, bro. And then get Murdoch in the summer, or Gakpo for my preference, or Leao from AC Milan. But yeah, that is just what I just wanted to say that right now, because I've seen it, and you know, it's also funny that United all of a sudden have put themselves up for sale. So after obviously the interview, just goes to show, you know, any United fan that has any sort of objection of what the interview of Ronaldo's interview needs to put their head in shame, because what he has done has caused the Glazers to sell, because I think he's now the first person to reach 500 million followers on Instagram alone. His influence is so prevalent. It's so prevalent and influential. It's staggering, to the point where, in my opinion, I think it has caused them to sell. You know, people might say, oh, because Liverpool has decided to sell, that's why they're trying to do that. So they're trying to sort of, maybe the American owners are trying to do something and trying to get out while they can. But I think it's based on the Ronaldo interview, and Man United fans have to thank him. They have to thank him for first of all, for getting 18 goals last season at the age of 37, because without his goals last season, Man United don't even finish 10th. Let me just put it like that. United did not finish 10th last season without his goals. So they have to thank him for that. Obviously, him just being the GOAT, be their GOAT, you know. Thank you for that as well, and all his services. But also for speaking out against the Glazers. You know, these are the same people that will wear the Norwich scarves, come to Old Trafford, and protest about the Glazers. And he's just done that for them tenfold, just by that interview. And they need to thank him. So I don't expect any backlash from United fans at all. Yeah, he talked about Eric Ten Hag and whatnot, but at the same time, you know, he's expressing his opinion about how the manager is treating him. You know, you go to your job sometimes, I've had that. Sometimes, a new manager comes in, you don't really feel that same sort of connection as you did with your other one. Do you know what I'm saying? I've had that before, and there's hostility there because he clearly doesn't want him. He clearly does not want him there. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, it's his personal opinion on Ten Hag. So I'm not even a United fan, so I don't really give a shit. But I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, he shouldn't have said that, because like, it's his opinion, it's how he felt. So yeah, but back to the arse. Look, we need to sign Ronaldo. I'm being serious. Like, he is the best striker on the market right now. I'm being serious. He's the best striker on the market right now. On the market, I'm saying, like, up for sale. There's not a lot of strikers up for sale in this market at this moment of time for the transfer window. He is. Get him. He's got 18 goals at the age of 37. That is incredible. No matter what. Get him, Arsenal. I beg you, get him. But yeah, just wanted to say that. I just really wanted to put that out there because I saw it. I saw the club announcement on Twitter, and I was like, yeah, please, I need to make this video. So just wanted to give my opinions on that. I'm gonna make a video later on sort of after the first round of the World Cup. Give my opinions on all the games that went on another video when the first sort of first round of games come on. I just saw that France who I said would win this league, win the tournament, won today by a long haul. So great for them too. But I'm gonna make another video separate for all the teams that play for the first sort of first game of the tournament. I would say a big upset as well from Argentina, but we'll get into that later. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Love y'all. In a bit. Please like, subscribe. Like and subscribe. Thanks.